Okay, so at this point, what I have are 4 pages. Okay, I have 4 pages. I have the home page, I have a Bruce Lee page, Rosa Parks, and Muhammad Ali page, and I have information on each one for the who, what, when, where, why. Okay, so if you're at this point, then continue with the video, and if you're not at this point, then pause this video and finish up your who, what, when, where, why of your people and have the sub pages all ready to go. So you have the home page and then the 3 sub pages for each one of your people. Notice up at the top of your page here, you have the home, Bruce Lee, Rosa Parks, and Muhammad Ali. These are hyperlinks that will automatically show up on your page, and you can see that if you hit the preview button. So these are hyperlinks that will automatically, but what I'm going to do is put hyperlinks at the bottom of the page, plus I also need to make citations for where I got this information from. So let's go ahead and do that now. First thing that I want to do is create a border, okay? So I'm going to, at the bottom of this page here, you see how this becomes its own little section here when I mouse over it. And it gives me these options on the left-hand side when I mouse over it. Well, I'm going to create another little section down here at the bottom, and it is going to be inserting. So I'm going to go to Insert and a divider. So I insert a divider, and it comes in just below that area that had the information, the who, what, when, where, why of Bruce Lee. Underneath this divider, I'm going to put in my citation. Where do I find my citation? Of course, I find it in the encyclopedia.com information, where I got the information from, oddly enough. So I'm in the encyclopedia.com where I got my information, and if you use a different website to get your information, then you would use that for your citations. All the way down here at the bottom of encyclopedia.com's page on Bruce Lee, it says there's a citation. And these are the most commonly used citations, MLA, Chicago, and APA. Depending on what type of paper you're writing or what your professor in your course wants them, or teacher in your course wants you to use, you're going to choose which one. So it has the citation in different ways, but it's all the same citation. So I'm going to use the MLA, so you could use the MLA, and I'm going to copy this information. I'm going to do Command C, or I can right click on it and say copy, or Control click and copy it. And then I'm going to bring it back over to my web page here, and I'm going to come down underneath where the divider is. I'm going to double click, I'm going to put a text box, and I'm going to paste the citation. Now, you could also get rid of the hyperlinks that are on any object that you pasted in. If I click on the item, it'll show me that this is the hyperlink that will actually send me to that page. I could get rid of those hyperlinks so that it's uniform text throughout. The thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make my own hyperlinks across the bottom of this page. That will take me back to the home page if I click on them, or take me to another subpage. So I'm going to use this area down here for more hyperlinks. So I'm going to first insert another divider. So I click, drag that out, double click, oh, put too many in, that's fine. Anytime I get too many of them, I could just delete it quickly right there. And then I'm going to put in some hyperlinks. And I can make little icons here. So I'm going to start off with images, and I'm going to make an icon for the home button. So boom, right there. These look like great icons. I could scroll through. You could use a different picture of a home or whatever, but I'm just going to use the standard picture of the home. I'll resize it a little bit, and I'll resize it proportionately by holding down the Shift button as I grab the corner here, and this will resize my item proportionately so that holding down the Shift, you see it'll go proportionately so that it doesn't look odd like this. So I'm going to use proportionate. That's a good little icon at the bottom of my page. I'm also going to add a caption. So I'm going to put in a caption of home. And I could also center this caption. Okay, so I have an icon. I have a piece of text underneath that's going to be a hyperlink to my home page. So if I click on this, it'll say, what do you want to make this? And I could say, I want to make a hyperlink, insert link, and boom, it's already there. I could send this to another web page by putting the web address right there, the www, blah, 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 blah. But I want it to go to my home page, so I select home page and I apply. right here, hyperlink, homepage, and apply. So now, so now I have my hyperlink to the homepage. I got the picture here, and if I go to my preview, I will be able to see that at the bottom of my page, I have a little homepage that if I click on, it takes me back to my homepage. Okay, I can get out of this view by clicking the X, and I'm back inside my Bruce Lee page. I also want to add hyperlinks to the other subpages. Okay, so not only to the home page, but to the other subpages. To do this, I can simply click on this information right here, or the link that I put in here, and I'm going to copy and paste it into a new location. Now it goes underneath, it gives me a whole new section here, but I could also take this and drag it up, too far, and I could put it in the middle of my page right next to, come on, right here. So I'm putting it right in the middle of my page, and I could tell it's in the middle because of these blue lines there below it. So I could put it in the middle, and then I could just make changes. So I double click on my home button here, and I'm going to replace this image. I could replace image and select image, and now I'm going to go to the search and look for a picture of Muhammad Ali. So I find a picture of Muhammad Ali, double click on it, and it automatically puts in a new picture of the same size as the home button, right? So that looks great. I'm just going to make adjustments right here, and obviously it's not going to be the home button anymore. It's going to be my Ali page. You could just use the last name if you want, that's fine. You could put the whole name here if you want to do that as well. But I'm going to use the hyperlink here for Ali. Hyperlink to my Ali page. So I'll scroll down, I'll click on my Ali page, it's just below here. Click on Muhammad Ali and I'll apply it. Come up here, instead of the home, it's going to go to Muhammad Ali page and apply. So now both of these are going to be sending me to the Muhammad Ali page. And then I'll make one more, paste it in because it's still stored, and I'll take it out of the bottom part here and I'll move it over to be on the other side of Muhammad Ali, even with the page over here. Okay, and then I'll make my Rosa Parks this button over here the same way that I made Muhammad Ali. So go ahead and do that now. All three hyperlinks at the bottom here, one to take me back to the home page, one to the Ali page, and one to the Rosa Parks page. And just make sure by clicking on the item that the hyperlinks are in fact going back to those subpages. Now that I'm done with the Bruce Lee page, I'm going to move on to the Rosa Parks page. I make sure I have the who, what, when, where, why. I'm going to add a divider. I'm going to put in my citation from encyclopedia.com for Rosa Parks. And I'm going to add all of those hyperlinks at the bottom of each page. You hear me? At the bottom of each page, each one of these subpages, I'm going to have hyperlinks to the other two pages plus the home page. Back to the home page and do the same thing with the home page pictures. So I'll go over here, I'll click on my picture, I will click on the link, and I will send this to the Bruce Lee page as well as this box as well, right? So I go to link, the Bruce Lee page, and apply each time. Go down. This makes it real simple. I mean, it is pretty fast to be able just to click, 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 and apply. Same here with the Rosa Parks. And apply. So do that with your home page as well. All the hyperlinks that anytime I click on a person's picture, it takes me to that subpage that has the information on it. Okay, so now I have the home page. I have all the subpages, and I have the who, what, when, where, why of each of those people. I have citations, and I have hyperlinks on all the pages. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to turn it in. So first off, I have to hit publish, and that makes it live on the web. And it says the publish location, and that will be fine. And anyone on the BASD can witness this. So I'm going to write down right here on the site location, I'm going to write my last name. That's your last name, obviously. And then 100. And then I'll hit publish right here. It is publishing, creating a web space for it, and uploading it. Now I need to share it with Mr. Brzezinski so that he can see it. Right back up to the top where the publish button was, and I'm going to hit the drop down. Now that it's published, I'm going to hit view published site, and then you'll notice the address bar will change to be your last name 100 and the home page right here. This is the link that you could send to Mr. Brzezinski, so I'll hit Command C to copy, and then I will add this to the Google Classroom. So I'm back in the stream and I go back to my project. I'm going to open up the project over here. I'm going to add a hyperlink right here. I'm going to copy and paste it. I pasted that information into the link area right here. It has my last name 100 home on it. I click add link and it's ready to turn in.